Hello friends, this is Chef Kayzad here, and today I'm going to be sharing a wonderful family recipe with you. Khaman na larva, or as it's popularly known in our household, pug na larva. So let's start. We'll first start working on the sweet filling. We'll take our freshly scraped coconut, some sugar. At this point, I also like to add a pinch of salt because it really brings out the sweetness of the sugar. A little bit of water, not too much, just a little bit. We'll just quickly give this a stir now. And now we'll put this on a slow flame to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes till the water is completely dried up and the mixture is nice and moist. Now for the second part of the recipe, which is the dough. I'm going to take about 1 cup of water and another 1/4 cup, and we're going to bring that to a boil. In that, I'm going to add 1 cup of refined flour or maida, 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Cornstarch gives it a nice white color, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of rice flour. And I'm going to whisk it very quickly to make sure that there are no lumps in my dough. Make sure that the dough does not stick to the bottom of the pan, and when it starts coming off from the pan like this, our dough is ready to come off the flame now. We're going to take it off in a separate bowl and cool it slightly till we can work with it. Now as our dough is cooling, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to it so the dough becomes a little moist, a little rich, and of course it's easy when we are working with it. Not too much, about 1 teaspoon should be perfect. You can see as soon as we put the oil, our dough has started to come off the sides of the bowl. Now I'm just going to transfer it out in a bowl, and we're going to put in our lovely fragrant elaichi powder, not too much, just a little bit, our raisins, and some cashew nuts. I'm just going to roughly chop up my cashew nuts into slightly big pieces. I'm using cashew nuts over here, but if you like pistachios, almonds, you can use them as well. And in go the nuts. As you can see, our mixture has a lovely smooth consistency, and that's what we require. It's nice and moist, so when you eat the larva, you'll get a nice soft feeling, but it's not too dry. And also, it doesn't have any water running around, which can tear the dough while cooking. We have our dough and the mixture ready over here. We are ready to work with it. I'm just going to take a little oil in my palms, and I'm going to also grease my plate a little bit. And we're going to make small little roundels of the dough. As you can see, our dough is now perfect. It's soft, but it's not sticky. It's forming an even round shape. This means that our dough has been cooked and rested really well. And now we have a steamer ready over here. Now the final step, we're just going to stuff the larvas and put them for steaming. Just going to grease my hands again a little bit, and my plate as well. And fill it with the mixture and close it just like that. As you can see, it's very simple. The beauty of this dough is that it's very nice and malleable. Now, as you can see, our larvas are stuffed and ready. Our steamer is also ready. I'm just going to take a muslin cloth and put it on top like that. Just going to add a little bit of water to make the cloth damp. I'm just going to brush a little bit of oil on top of our muslin cloth so our larvas don't stick. And now I'm going to gently place them on top in a single layer to make sure that they don't stick to each other while they are cooking. I'm just going to cover my larvas and sprinkle a little bit more water to make sure that they don't stick on the cloth. We are going to now let them steam for about 25 to 30 minutes, and they are done when the dough is cooked and dry to the touch. So it's been about half an hour and our larvas are almost ready. Let's give them a look. As you can see, they are perfectly soft and cooked now. We're just going to let them cool off. So our larvas are now slightly cooled. We're going to now take them off. And now we're just going to garnish it with some pistachio nuts. For me, this is the taste of my childhood. I hope you enjoy making this recipe at home with family and friends. Hit like, share, and subscribe to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana.